Sau și ne-am găsit la o nouă serie pe canal. Continuăm cu BIOSHOCK Infinite. Suntem la ultimul DLC. După cum v-am zis, am jucat aseară. Am terminat main campaign, primul DLC, și am început și al doilea, care este și ultimul. Dar, da, s-a terminat. Așa că o să continuăm acum cu jocul de unde a rămas. Se vede tot. De asta, imediat, că am uitat să schimb aici titlul, să pun part 2. Part 2 live. Și jucăm cu Elizabeth. Vă fac așa o mică recapitulare. Jucăm cu Elizabeth Booker din lumea asta. Cred că a murit. Se doar o voce în capul ei și trebuie să mergem să salvăm fata aia Sally. Și cu ea avem un gameplay și shooter, dar mai mult sneaky. O să vedeți. Bun. Hai să jucăm.
That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights.
L-a scos? La urmă?
Încă nu. Încă nu, dar o scos def blog pentru el.
Înțeles.
Dau și la joc?
Dai.
Dai.
Așa.
E super să cum se activează. Cum schimbă.
Hope I do you all proud, gang.
Și eu.
For the talent portion, I've chosen a
Păi dai mă
song
pe
that's
minut,
ever
e
so
Super
dear.
Saiyan. Mamă, nici n-am mai văzut ce au scos pe manga aia, mâncați și nu mă uită deloc.
Nu mai mult.
Uncompromising, defiant.
Honey, we're all on pins and needles. Come on out.
Ce?
Big Daddy.
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube. Got it. Now I need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber.
Did you give him my message?
Nu vreau, nu-mi place socializarea.
Cum a sunat ăsta, mâncați. Hai că mai ținut de mai ținut de la live.
Martial law.
Start paper. Spying on me again.
Oh, Jesus! Who did this?
And it ain't funny.
For those incapable of greatness.
Ce?
Bă, dar ce... Plăin se mișcă prost.
Butterflies in your stomach? Come here. I have just...
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
Why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, it'll suffocate. One thing I did like about Rapture.
Mama mea care a
Lots of
mai
new books
făcut.
to read. I will need a...
Hai că e bine că a apărat un cucuru. Ia uitați-vă mă, mâncați-ți gura asta.
Okay.
I've seen all this happen
Doamne.
before.
Doamne,
I've seen
ia-mă.
everything. That will happen, and now... Now... I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
If that's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him.
Dar tu lăsi mor din primul joc, nu știu ce
That
pana
or
mea a
he'll kill
făcut asta.
me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you
Un
want to
eroan
call
de care a
it.
băgat terminat.
Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Ok, deci iarăși mergem aici cu liftul. Am fost înainte, dar știam că să avem treabă pe aici. E asta, final replacement. Ce e o scrubber. Ah, ok, și modula ăștia trebuie să mă bag cu ei. Super.
There,
Aia e.
the Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes.
Bol,
That's our
dracu,
girl.
cat mic.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Seems to me you're against the guy making it out of the box. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Gonorrhea, that's so good. And there's no cure but the madhouse.
Bă, dar nu știu ce jos, mă, nu mă.
I see.
Nu!
You left me with nothing!
Da, ce.
I'll play. Got my...
Can you rationalize cowering?
Ce mă săgeata?
You're only hiding from yourself.
Hai, și este ultimul disc.
E ultimul DLC, da.
How can you rationalize cowering?
Ce idei cât mai divers?
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more.
Nu cred.
What's that all
Ce
about?
penibil sunt în
Find all for code transmissions. Pe left side. Ah. Prea contează rasturi.
Stay! We may make more yet.
Șapte cu 4 cât vine? 11, nu? Da. Deci. Aqui, baixinho mene Samuel,
Serios?
This is gonna be noisy.
Come on, don't leave me out here with your mic.
Da, deci destul de complet jocul. Pare așa destul de complex.
Asta e doar DLC-ul, joci mai sneaky, în rest ești oameni armi.
Doom.
Da. Numele meu este Samuel Umtiti și eu să vă dau la moie.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Mamă, nici măcar orți. Oh.
Come here, hon. Got a sweetheart, these boys don't seem Jake to me. I ain't no moron. I got what it takes.
Băi, nebun. Bine.
He's against me.
Să nu se... Am dat-o. Oh, come on. Și cum era mai ea? Ăsta. Ce asta?
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
Convinced. You're stagnant.
Come back! Let's see this.
Unaccustomed to such strange noises.
Move my hand. Mark my words.
What's that now?
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away. Come on, lady. Let's work something out. Let you in.
Ah, come on.
Mamă, s-a auzit mâncați și... Deci chiar scos mațele.
Nu e mai horror. Apar ăștia, spun, fii atent ce fac ăștia, spune lut în față, lutezi și după aia te trezești cu hoarde după tine. Sau e unul care îți dă jumpscare. E horror jocul ăsta într-un fel. Bine, nu ăsta, dar primul chiar e horror.
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Apocalipsa.
Ai, mă, pe bune.
Hey, Junior! Come on in. Watch this. All right. Pay attention.
That sounded odd.
Okay, what you got, I got what it takes.
That's what this is. Unbounded pride in my respectable entrepreneurial
I
affairs.
see what you've
Eu
done
uite
here.
ăla, mă, că ți
You ain't gonna do it
ușă
again.
din plămâni.
Accustomed to such strange noises.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. Seen what you
Old
do to
Man
my
Winter.
friend here.
That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
To my friend, you do to me.
Nu am fost aici, dar nu aveam misiunea activată.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us that don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Păi și DLC ăsta are legătură cu story sau?
Da. Are, da.
Nu?
Ba da,
Are?
se întâmplă imediat după story.
Just take the winner.
Istoria e complicată, nu pot să ți-l explic. Doare capul de la el.
Mama mea!
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out. You know, I mean, November 5th, it's a big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's...
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. You'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out. You know, I mean, November 5th, it's a big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia is real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Nu mă zic nimic. Ce se mai găsești
The time has come, brothers and sisters. Did you want to keep climbing Andrew Ryan's ladder? Just to watch him knock it down as you're reaching the top? The cards are stacked. That's a bunch of fine words, if there ain't deeds to back them up. Rapture was supposed to be different. But the only thing that separates it from the slums of New York or Glasgow or about 1 million gallons of salt water. Ryan sent a clear message when he had Frank Fontaine put down. It's time all you learned your place. I tell you what, Ryan. Message received. Loud and clear. And here's what the people of Rapture have to say to you. If you won't give us what we want, we're more than happy to come and take it.
Bă, dar nu suport, bă, când întinde piciorul ăla, bă, e enervant, rău de tot.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the remainder?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
No excuse for a racket.
I keep my eye on these things. I get everything illegal now, Ryan's pretty.
You're hot enough.
Guarda.
About. Show me what you're capable of! You're not getting out of this deal that easy. Where'd you go?
Just another in a long line of suckers.
You won't find me so unprepared as this one.
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but how we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Okay, that should stop it from overheating.
Haide, mama, mi-a spus să scoatem o portară.
Everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Pot să desre.
Up and running. Achievement. Trecem în Columbia.
Mamă, cât lag, doamne ferește, cât drop frame.
Look. You're on the First Lady.
No.
Can't be this easy.
No.
The First Lady Mark II was
Da,
built
vai.
around a particle
Băi,
system to sink all the buildings in the
morți,
city.
de treabă, nu?
I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particle seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from the box sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
De Prophet, adică Booker, că practic Prophet e Booker. Eu tot nu înțeleg story-ul, încă mare... Știu, confuz așa. Trebuie să mă la niște clipuri, cred că, ca să
If I take the active particle, then
înțeleg.
the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Nu e nimeni. Vreau să văd și eu ce e aici. On.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Powerful device, very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
So John wanted something simple.
Nu că n-are cum să fie atât de simplu. Ne mai ține aici în Columbia.
Not your hair, stupid. Fink has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for Suchong. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Da, meu, că o să trebuiască să mergem aici. Iar o textură degeaba.
Vox Populi, you must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Right. Și dacă ne întoarcem în Columbia, aici clar o să fie enemies. Că nici nu mai înțeleg în ce timeline suntem. Trăgând. Officer Jeremiah Fink.
Taking your counsel, and you done me good service, but
Ia-te pe ăștia.
I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock
Ăștia
burn, but I will
l-au
not hold
pus,
the son to
au pus-o
account
pe
for the deeds of his
asta
father. You've misunderstood us.
să-l omoare pe boi.
you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop.
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see
Eu cred că trebuie să mor pe aia, că aia sunt niște terminați.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Damn. E mare zona asta.
Tear it all down!
There's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear.
Quarters got reassigned, all right. I'm sleeping in Fink's bed tonight.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear. Hatred. People dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this.
Mamă, guli.
Cunoști că e fratele meu.
The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground.
Cunoști că e fratele meu.
What common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance?
Sora cu mustață.
I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay at hand?
Mamă, ce-a scos. Partea de așa că și mi-a scos de pe linia părții.
Pe arrangement.
That thing you just picked up.
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong. And it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Colombia.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock. Manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Well, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Așa e zi acum.
Cine era? Mi-a venit la...
Pere pana mea n-am chef să-l dau.
Două morții.
Dacă mai era roșca prin preajmă, cred că era foarte bine.
Bun. Bă, nu am mulțumesc acum, doamne. Bine, m-a chinuit o oră să-i dau gol și mai acolo în prima secundă.
Doesn't matter what you think, roșca.
Data viitoare
Kinetoscope says from graveyard bar.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we're all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket?
Dacă nu înțeleg, am întors în trecut sau ce, că Daisy asta e moartă, nu? Adică...
would be inventing him.
Nu vezi că story e fucked up. Mai ales cu posibilitățile astea, adică timeline-urile. On Jeremiah, I think.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids?
If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull.
Good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
O să-ți spun și unul la full că poate zice ceva despre laborator. N-ai Dumnezeu să știi.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my ass.
Booker, e aici? What the fuck? Ne-am trecut.
Bă, eu dau
Bă,
meu,
what the
mă, să
fuck?
moară, mă, să...
Suntem în trecut.
Mă, din centru, mă, bucați.
Booker și Elizabeth sunt alive. Și... bine. Mă întreb ce se întâmplă dacă se întâlnesc două persoane în not.
I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend.
Da, dar era tactul, practic, ăla rău. Perfect.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Find the hair sample.
I heard you. You can't.
Oh, no, nebunesc! Unde dracu a băgat la studia, mâncați? No,
De ce sunetul ăsta de Big Daddy? Nu înțeleg. N-are nicio treabă, nu există numai asta. That's strange.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about, but I don't like the smell of things down in Springfield. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
8371. A zis cod. E o cameră aici? Sau ce? A zis un cod. Codex.
Who's out there?
Who done this? Someone about?
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about, but I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
I tell you, William, it's getting so the foxes are afraid of the hens. If Fink was going to hire a bunch of goons to keep an eye on the handymen, he should have found some with less yellow in the belly. Now they're hiding away from Tin Man invalids in their precious little guard room. If you need to get in there on your shift, the code is 2847.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Big Daddy.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
Big Daddy.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Deci cum făceau ăștia? Deci printr-un portal ăștia puteau să facă schimb de chestii. Fac. Dar e portal practic spre viitor, e între lumi. Pentru că Rapture e în 1950 și ceva, iar Columbia e în 1900, nu știu, anii 20 poate. De la o maimuță? Fapt gorilă, cred că e.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird.
Să facă Big Daddy's.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Symbol vector.
What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector. These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die.
Failure. Toți failure. Damn.
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there.
Deci înseamnă că e un fel de Little Sister și asta are stile alea. Poate teoria mea e un pic adevărată. Dar I don't know. Nu cred.
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter?
Da, că practic avea o relație ea cu ăsta. Era un fel de Big Daddy Little Sister relationship.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Songbird imprinting on subject.
Booker, the little girl in the film. It's me. My God. I remember He'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but
Lasciato de ăsta.
he just
Și ăla de ea.
moaning.
I don't know.
I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
Very simple.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
All the way back here for a sample of your own hair.
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
Turn to the tier.
It's open! See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out!
Show yourself.
Hey, are you alright?
Who's there?
Where are you? Where did she go? Death to the pigs!
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself? And Jeremiah Fink has richer meat in mind.
What you got there?
Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there.
What's going on?
Over here! Shake a leg!
Since when did you become Lord of Somebody hide!
Someone about? Something's going on.
You gonna answer for this, girl? I'll find you. Who's out there? Gonna hunt you down. What? You gonna answer for this, girl? Come back here.
Băi, și-ți mai kill. Nici n-a mai fost.
Se poate.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. But some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Bă, de ce este portarul mare? Bă, ăla cu bilă. Morții lui de portar pe ăsta. Pap! Morții lui cu Italia.
Cred că trebuia să mă întorc la camera aia.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started.
Revin.
All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
I don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are. Settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Vreau să găsesc camera lui Finch. Trebuie să mergem acolo. Era un cod, mi s-a zis, dar... Questo mi arată să mă duc în altă parte.
Show yourself!
Am mai rămas unul aici.
Who is sneaking around? Right!
Ce mă, tu se spawnează ăștia aici?
Someone's sneaking around.
Ce? Bă, unde-i mă camera? Nu mai pot să ajung acolo? Come on. Nu pot să ajung acolo. Nu găsesc camera. Ok, îmi găsesc scurtătura. Bă, poate nu era aici. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Mergem înapoi și aia e. Sau e aici? 0371. ...8371. Dă 47 atunci.
Show yourself. Here I come. You can't hide forever.
Gata, să lăsăm. Era un mod de pentru... Bun. Dă-și la tir acum. Am cuiat. Și noi am bătut eu. Clar. Oh, what the fuck, Booker deja a fost aici. Uite că ăsta e mort. Și Daisy e dead atunci. Și aia pleacă acum cu Blizzard-ul.
Pretty lady has the hair?
Of course.
Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Jump. Let's go. Capture. Main hair. Achievement unlocked.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Place sample. Da, unde e? Aici?
Suchong. Suchong, we had a deal now. Open.
Do you know what they call someone who enters man's home uninvited?
Da, că se încă în viață.
And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Suchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. He'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
Shit. Defend against Ryan Central.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. No traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Look, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I'll tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
Ok, veloce la persona sta distrutta.
What's going on? Get back here! Got you now!
Had any principles? I see her. Dead!
We're not all easy targets, you get me? Forever. Get out here where I can see you. Animal. Won't even see me coming. Don't think you can hide.
Let's go tough, guys.
Time to pay the piper, sweetheart. Ah!
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on the net grid, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry!
tonight.
It's Ryan's goon squad.
Wait in, boys. Get your hands dirty. Let you and me talk. Not everybody.
Trebuie să te bați cu ăștia.
One of our people or theirs? Show yourself. About goddamn time you showed. There you are. Better you than me.
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around! The rest of Atlas's crew are barricaded up that elevator shaft.
Louie.
Era ăla de la
Hey,
ușă
if you
care
don't get
ne
out here soon, there's not going to be an ounce of booze or a
Doamne,
piece of
putem să-l
ass for
latrați.
the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army, not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What the hell? Splicers. Busting in! Horwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
Better have a good reason to be here. Get out here where I can see you.
Maybe Ryan got tired of footing the bill for this place.
Too bad.
What's going on?
Asta nu am uitat. Sander Cohens. Regarding it at Funet Observers. Iar de la Creepy. Tipic artist nebun. Please stand by, nu începe nimic. Why do you stand there?
Silence.
Behind you. Chiar e cineva în spatele meu?
Enough of this, I quit.
Oh.
Don't walk away now.
Salut.
Fun's just beginning.
Vreau o statuie. Damn.
Hey, what's all that wrong?
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return!
I know you've done this.
What's your story? Speak up.
We're not all easy targets.
I heard that. Had any principles, you wouldn't be skulking around.
Show yourself. Come out. I've got you cold.
Am văzut locul ăla, merg imediat. Să facem pe aici, pe jos.
Whatever you're here for, sister, you won't get anywhere hiding.
The hell was that?
sister. You won't get anywhere hiding.
Ce zici tu?
Come out. Let's get this over with.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned,
fizic,
the more exceptional
doar în primul joc.
find you.
Dar că s-a întors acum, pentru că e still alive in this universe.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire, in a vain attempt to save his cat.
Ok. Andrew Ryan. Vrea să fim prieteni. I don't think that's gonna happen.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise.
There's the quantum particle.
There's no plan B. Might as well just get it over with.
Uitam după collectible, stai cine.
Here goes nothing.
That was supposed to happen, right?
It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
I'm stuck.
Oh, great.
Your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign
Just
men?
give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
Nice. The Room, alt chapter. Penultimul, cred.
No cause for alarm. She's well.
Și facem acum escape room de aici?
So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before.
Cred că trebuie să ne credem în Ryan de data asta, chiar dacă și ăla e terminat.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the claw form wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut. Where's the ace in the hole?
Adică, Ryan.
What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little? Nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much?
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I am still playing with the dosage.
Somn. Oh. Hello, old Elizabeth.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
O versiune mai bătrână. Da, ok, dead one.
Folks say it's only a matter of time until Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
2 weeks. What? You've been down 2 weeks, love. Thick doctors. Better off hiring a million monkeys.
2 săptămâni și Andy Ryan deja nu mai e. Was taken down by Jack. Poate l-a și pe Jack,
your
ar fi
own
ceva.
knitting if I were you.
Dacă se întâmplă în același
Now,
timp.
darling. Being that
Dar
you
dacă
were
ăsta încă nu e mort,
Suchong's
înseamnă
lab
că...
assistant and all,
Da.
why not tell me where the ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
Cine e ace in the hole?
I'm
La
no
ce se
doctor.
referă?
But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
if you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next.
Serios?
Here we go.
What the bagă în
You
ochi.
feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball, still now, and resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over a quarter of an inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
Oh, no. Oh.
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll
Mai e
take
bun decât
more than
credeam
a
ăsta.
few of those to
Adică
reach
era
the
nebun din
meat.
primul joc, dar cred că face și
Then we
chestii de genul
might
el
find you
personal.
a bit less the mule.
Ok. Deci nu-și pune numai sclavii
Where's
la
the
chestiile.
ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know
Right.
what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little one, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Vezi că poate aude un pic de și vine aici, Terminatore.
All I need to do is insert this pick into your arm.
Please, I don't know
And give it a
anything!
few taps with me hammer.
I don't know
Better
anything!
to show by example.
Please! Please don't! I don't know anything! I don't know! Please!
It's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors. And what's behind all the doors.
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would I...
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker!
Sorry.
Please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker!
Oh, bună.
Suchong's clinic. It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and E-Man's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace. I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere.
Alright. Mă trimite în laboratorul Suchong, care încă e alive, dar în BIOSHOCK 1 sau nu mai știu în care, aș văzut că a murit. Că face experimente, vrea să atașeze Big Daddy-ul de Little Sister. De mai multe chiar.
Shake a leg now. The Lord hates
Și mi se pare că a apărut mai top în Little Sister și după a venit Big Daddy-ul și l-a omorât. Se pare că era într-un flashback sau ceva de genul. Pentru că aminte. Find the ace in the hole. Lift of Suchong's very clinic. Mai nu și arme, nu? Prototype stage 1.
Scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't hurt anyone.
Scary.
Shh. Shh. Can you move?
Oh shit.
Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't. I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some, I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something? Right. Look who I'm asking.
Copii. Find the way to repair Big Daddy. Trebuie să fie ceva în laborator aici, nu? Vita Chamber. Probabil. Prototype.
Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. Unacceptable. If stupid beasts had half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister, no Big Daddy.
Turn to the Big Daddy. It's in here. Rank container di Cutlass.
What the hell were you thinking? Drinkable plasmids? We're burning 10 times the amount of atom compared to the injectables. And if you fail to notice, them sea slugs ain't exactly growing on trees. Switch back to the injectables and let the eggheads in marketing worry about selling it to the chumps.
Scary, 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 scary.
I've got to do something.
Help Big Daddy.
Big monsters say.
It's okay. It's okay. Please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
Going to die. Not fair. We can help. Help.
Uf, Adam. Da, Adam și-l învie să ne atace. Se ridică. Și ăla clasic, Big Daddy clasic, sunt mai multe modele. Și
Lion with the thorn in its paw.
și Big Daddy. Sent to Ryan.
She's very pretty.
Thank you, Papa Sushon.
Say Jack.
Break her neck for me. What?
Jucam. Oh my god. Am auzit audio ăsta. Un joc.
Break that puppy's neck. Would you kindly? No.
You kindly?
Very good.
Dacă audio ăsta aici nu e bine.
Suchong, of all the things I know this.
I don't know. Se întâmplă înainte de Jack, după Jack, în același timp, I don't know. Dar Andy Ryan e în viață, deci sigur nu după Jack. Că Jack l-a omorât pe tasul, practic Andy Ryan era tasul.
But you and I won't. The memories of what we have done fade only with the dimming of all lights. Tenenbaum.
Da, Tenenbaum. Asta care vrea să salveze pe surorile astea mici.
Clinical trial. Protector system. Plasmid lot 255.
Pleca Big Daddy. Se duce la aia. E rupe.
Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn Big Daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bond is just another form. Get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to...
Asta e pe bune? Nu e flashback sau ce e asta? Că mi se pare că am mai văzut asta. N-am mai văzut asta într-un joc. Sau am văzut-o într-audio. Pentru că e prea familiar. Și acum e real life ce se întâmplă acum cu Suchong.
Sequence to allow
o să moară din cauza că pormește o... Da,
get away, you filthy little shit!
Da, uite, era înregistrare, că eu am găsit așa.
What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
Ce să te luăm? Trebuie să aduci și cheia.
There's the ace.
Ace in the hole. Okay. Ace in the hole, Jack?
This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
Are sens acum, are. Da, și de asta a luat atras și de-aia Atlas ia legătura cu Jack și de hijack la play și toate chestiile astea. Holy shit. Oh, coaie, frate. Să zici că are sens. Și uite și pe bombardierii ăștia. Da, deci Jack nu e aici. Mai are până vine.
Hey, sister. Over here. Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. We both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist.
Primești? Bun. Am revenit. Suntem în avion cu domnul Jack. Face reveal? Bine, de fapt stai că știa în față.
It's just a bunch of gibberish.
E Jack, cheia de la BIOSHOck.
What does this
Despre el a fost vorba mereu.
Hey, hey, hey!
Cutia.
What does this say?
Would you kindly?
Would you kindly?
Și terminat asta
We've
știe de
got the
proiect.
activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane and Rapture's ours.
Mamă. Acum are mai mult sens povestea cu primul joc. Da, exact ce s-a întâmplat. E de viitor.
A slave obeys.
Ultimele cuvinte înainte de moarte.
The way to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are their savior.
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
Jack? E Jack, e provra lui. Un face reveal? Serios? S-a luat-o și pe SERII. Și el le-a salvat pe toate. Da, mă, ești nebun. Jack e cheia la tot jocul acesta. Și a murit. Și capul din nou. Măcar a murit știind că salvarea va fi Jack, o să vină. Indiferent. Wow. Paid in full. Achievement unlocked. La adept se referă? Mamă, mâncați-și. Acum totul are sens. Deci, practic, asta a făcut ce a făcut ca să-l aducă pe Jack, pentru că Jack era singurul salvator, ca să le dea rescue la toate fetițele. Deci nu era Little Sister, cum credeam. Se întâmpla și în trecut. Dar e wow. To main menu. Și am mai avea challenge-uri în care ne batem, probabil. Greșim de Clouds, dar nu o să facem pandis pentru că story-ul e terminat. Ce să zic, băieți, asta cred că a fost BIOSHOCK Infinite cu DLC-urile și toată seria BIOSHOCK. A fost o serie minunată, n-am cuvinte ca să o descriu. Bă, bune, e foarte mișto. N-am cuvinte să descriu seria, deci de la primul joc mi s-a părut ceva genial, deci Cine a zis că trebuie să joci seria BIOSHOCK măcar o dată, are dreptate. Pentru că este foarte mișto plotul, este foarte interesant cum ajunge acolo și după aia să zic acum BIOSHOCK 1. Fac o mică recapitulare așa. Deci așa. Deci fac o recapitulare de la primul joc. Practic tipul ăsta, Jack, care vezi, doamne, avea o familie și ce, se întâmplă să se prăbușească avionul fix acolo, să ajungă în Rapture, după aia să-și dea seama că tot orașul ăla e plin de nebuni, cu un dictator, Andrew Ryan, care este asemănător, dacă vrei să ieși cu profetul ăla din acest joc, din Infinite. Nu-l vezi mereu pe Andrew Ryan, dar el este omniprezent, da, deci mereu auzi de el, mereu așa, îl vezi doar o dată la final când îl omori și afli de fapt că e tactul și că tu de fapt ești un proiect și că te-a comandat ăștia cum vor ei și tu ești practic de fapt, după ce îl omori pe Atlas și asta, ești cheia, pentru că Atlas de fapt te folosea în tot acest timp cu fraza I will you kindly. Și tu erai salvarea fetițelor, cum ai și Tenenbaum, doctora aia care voia să le dea rescue pentru că i s-a părut rău de ce s-a întâmplat cu ele. Iar în 2 joci cu un Big Daddy. 2 poți să-și care și ăla un pic legătură, dar joci cu Big Daddy. Unul care își revine, care vrea să-și salveze fiica, care de fapt nu e fiica sa, era fiica lui Lamb, dar pana mea, în fine, acolo e povestea mai scurtă, pentru că scapă și ea cu Little Sister și după aia ți-a conștiința și practic cum vorbea Elizabeth cu Booker acum în capul ei, așa probabil e cu ăla, cu Big Daddy, cu Delta de fapt. Iar în DLC joci cu Sigma, care și ea mi s-a părut o poveste foarte tristă cu tipul ăla, care s-a voluntariat într-un proiect și și-a făcut recordings ca să îl îndrume pe Project Sigma, care este el. Și cu BIOSHOCK Infinite, povestea a fost genială din start. A fost, pot să zic așa, un fel de pic opusă, adică pentru că Rapture e underwater și orașul ăsta este practic între nori, foarte sus. Și dai de tipa asta Elizabeth, ți-a zis nu știu cine să te duci să o iei, dar nu prea ți-aduce aminte de trecut, dar pe parcurs ți aduce aminte ce s-a întâmplat, cine te-a pus să faci dreptul și de fapt vezi că erau ăia 2 gemeni, ăia 2 frați care controlează timpul cumva și vezi mereu, indiferent de timeline, nici eu nu știu ce sunt ăia de fapt, dar da, e ceva genial. Și după aia afli că și Elizabeth de fapt e fiică ta și că tu ai dat-o la schimb lui Prophet, care Prophet afli de fapt că ești tu cumva sau de fapt nu ești. Nu înțeleg, dar este complicat. V-am zis că povestea m-a amețit. Dar a fost mișto, mi-a plăcut. Iar în DLC, în DLC-urile astea 2, ești cu Booker în primul episod, care nu știu ce caută în Rapture cumva și este bătrân. De fapt afli că de fapt Booker e Prophet și a fost pus acolo de ăia, cred, nu știu, sau de fapt a călătorit asta într-un alt univers să vină după tine. Dar te omoară un Big Daddy și mor definitiv. Iar în episodul 2 joci practic cu Elizabeth, care cred că a venit să se răzbune sau nu știu de fapt care era scopul ei aici. Tot așa a dat un bebeluș la schimb, adică pe SERII. Și după aia gurul este să salveze pe SERII, care trece prin multe trialuri. Dar vorbește cu Booker, care, să zic așa, îi dă indicații. Și cam ăsta e istoriul și afli la final, de fapt, acum marele plot twist, că chiar dacă n-ai putut să salvezi pe Sally, i-ai dat cheia lui Atlas, dar ai avut o viziune spre viitor, așa un glimpse în care ai văzut că au dat hijack la plane, unde era și Jack, și vezi de fapt că Jack este salvatorul. Este cheia la toată franciza, de fapt. Despre asta a fost vorba. A fost genial. Și pe lângă asta știu că puteai să joci jocul ăsta în mai multe feluri, să ai mai multe, niciun număr felul ăsta la toată seria, să te folosești mai mult de environment, să te folosești mai mult de plasmids, arme fel. Da, puteai, dar eu nu m-am folosit sincer. Mi-a fost nașpa pentru că ai avut jocul ăsta, Infinite mă refer, doar 2 arme, în celelalte puteai să le ai pe toate. Și cred că era mai mișto, dar nu e nicio problemă pentru că n-am descurcat. A fost mișto. Chiar m-a plăcut. Dar da, sigur vă recomand acest joc cu DLC-urile, dar toată seria vă recomand. Începeți de la 1 la infinit cu DLC-urile, pentru că DLC-urile astea au fost foarte bune și astea încheie toată seria probabil. Și de asta mulți se întreabă dacă vor mai auzi de BioShock, dacă va mai apărea un BioShock, adică au apărut remasterurile astea în 2016, pentru că erau foarte vechi. Infinite în 2013, 2014 cu DLC-urile parcă, dar nu se știe dacă va mai apărea un BioShock 4. Practic povestea este întregită, ca să zic așa. Acum nu știu, sunt multe plot hole-uri, multe chestii de înțeles, dar ce să zic. Mie mi-a plăcut foarte mult, le recomand, dau nota 10 la această serie, mi-a plăcut foarte mult. Probabil una dintre cele mai bune serii pe care am jucat pe canal și îmi pare bine că am luat în sfârșit seria ca să o joc. Merită tot și da, ce să zic. Asta a fost BioShock Infinite cu DLC-urile, LASATI-MI și toată franciza BioShock. BioShock 1, BioShock 2, Minerva's DLC, BioShock Infinite și LASATI DLCs complet. Ce să zic, dacă v-a plăcut acest live, acest joc și această serie care pune și un final la tot BioShock-ul, să vedem, poate va mai apărea un BioShock 4. Aștept. Deci da, asta a fost seria. Nu uitați să dați acolo un like. Eu am fost Scorpion Alberto X. Mulțumesc pentru atenția acordată. Și noi ne auzim într-un live următor. Pe curând!